This is my Truth Journey Tarot, and my name is KD, and I want to thank you for joining me. This is a general message for the collective. I want to tap into the energies of a current relationship. This is a general message, so this relationship could have something to do with love. My intent is about love today. It's family situation, friends, So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Because this is a collective message, and my intent for this message is strictly for guidance to the energies in this situation. Or rather, I say it's for guidance for the energies in relationships at this time. So I started pre-shuffling, and when I broke the deck up that I'm starting with today, it's opened up to not today. Not today. Not dealing with the situation. Somebody's hurt. Avoiding a conversation. There's boundaries up. Somebody's still angry about a situation when it comes to this relationship. So I want to say, this may be going on in the current situation. Yet, you're being asked when it comes to the situation to keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss is what you want in this relationship, in this situation, you know what I mean? So don't lose hope. Don't let this situation, whatever this current energy is, don't let it get the best of you. I hear that it's a lesson in this rejection. So, energies on the current situation. Let's talk about this situation. What do we need to know? We got the Grim Reaper out here. In some situations, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Then in another situation, somebody needs some time right now. It's time to heal. It's time to progress. And it's time to stop continuing the same cycle. So there's some reflection that is needed at this time. So I hear, or it feels like in some cases, this situation is over. There's a situation that is over in this current energy. Looks like there's also a snake in this energy. Somebody trying to charm you or someone else in this energy. So that lets me know right now there's some type of obstacle. There's an obstruction, I feel like, that's going on here. So Dennis is out here, aka the devil and his menaces. So there's a snake out here. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable boundaries. Alright, so when it comes to the situation, I feel like there's a lot going on here. There's a lot to unfold. it seems like there are possibly two situations going on. There's a breakup as well in this. This could be with you. This could be with your partner and someone else. This could be with you and someone else, a past lover. I feel like it's just more than one energy here. So there's the energy of separation. There's a time to again stop patterns, stop the same cycles from repeating. There's the energy of silent treatment and abandonment. Okay. So, yeah, some introspection, and it seems like some self-reflection is needed currently. It's some type of mirroring effect going on where it's an energy of transcending a need to overcome this obstacle that you're faced with right now. It's about expanding, starting a new phase in your life to prepare for what it is that you do want. So, as well in this energy, it seems as if we have to stop chasing what's not chasing us, basically. I don't like it. So, yeah. Definitely separation going on currently. There's the energy of sadness. Someone's missing someone. They're thinking about you, or you're thinking about someone else. Yearning, unsure of the future. And at the same time, in this energy, there's thoughts of paradise. Maybe when you are with this someone, or when someone is with you, you're happy in this energy. You are joyful, playful. You enjoy each other in this energy. So right now, when it comes to the situation, it's about making healthy choices in love and in your life. And first and foremost, it's about loving yourself, taking care of yourself. And that's where happiness starts at. Happiness starts with you. So the challenge here is just loving yourself unconditionally, being one with yourself. And, you know, right now it seems like in this energy, it's all about you. Being able to show your true feelings, because there's someone not being themselves. They're diluting how they feel. They're gaslighting you in this situation. The challenge is welcoming love, meeting the one. The challenge is opening your heart. The challenge is believing that believing that possibly true love still exists, believing that true love exists, period. You have to stay hopeful, stay optimistic. Good things are coming to you. You have to stay optimistic. You have to stay faithful, stay hopeful. Know that you deserve good things, And I believe that it's important to think about what you want. Think about that happiness that you want. Think about being, first it starts again with us, being happy within yourself. There's good opportunities here, it looks like. So I think optimistically it looked like out this bitch. Alright, so I just had a moment and checked the underlying energies here, because all of this currently sounds great. You know, you can have what it is that you want. You deserve to have what it is that you want. And it's up to you to make the choices. It's up to you to be discerning. It's up to you to also trust your intuition. And first and foremost, it's so important for you to love yourself, to fall in love with yourself at this time. And you can have what it is that you want, but it starts with you first. And then you're able to manifest something beautiful. If you believe and you put the energy into it to achieve it, it can be yours. So it's really all about your intent. It's all about your heart in a situation. And, you know, it's about you believing in you. Yet, underlying, behind the scenes, there's a separation that is going on. There's some type of breakup that's going on. It's a breakup that's needed because we got to stop the patterns, you know what I mean? And there's some silent treatment. There's some energy of abandonment. These issues, that energy from the past has to go, because it's a possibility the past energy is spilling into this new beautiful energy that is available. Now, Mercury retrograde is approaching. Usually with Mercury retrograde, the past comes back to see if you learned the lesson, and the past comes back to see if you're going to repeat a cycle. It comes back to see if you're going to repeat a pattern. So it's test time again in the energy when it comes to communication. Okay, so some good things are available in the energy, and there's a slight energy of obstruction, hence this train coming. So it seems like you right now, when it comes to this relationship, it seems like it's a new relationship, and on both parties or on both sides in this relationship, there's self-reflection that needs to take place, or that's happening right now. There's some past energies that needs to be addressed. But, you know, love wins over all things. So it's so important for you to stay in the energy of love. And I just can't say it enough, how it just starts with loving yourself. Yeah, so it's a lot of deception in this energy as well. A lot of hidden truths. People not revealing themselves, who they truly are. Secrets being kept. And when it comes to a situation, because behind the scenes, it's energy from the past. doing some type of in some type of scene. Like it looked like they in some type of play, but I am using my Romeo and Juliet cards, and I just saw like a whole scene of nonsense. Like it's drama, it's dramatic, it's fake, and people faking at the same time. There's some type of energy of just acting like they're in some type of desperation or something like that. Yeah, it's a whole dramatic scene, a dramatic scene behind the scenes of this situation. And it's because you're rejecting an offer. It's something else that you're focused on. For the most part, your focus is on overcoming these obstacles that you're being faced with in your life. Your focus is on loving yourself and being realistic about what it is that you want out of your life, and not staying in this illusion of darkness, this play, this fucking little corny ass fake story that is going on behind the scenes, you know? This betrayal, this fake shit. You want what's real. And what's real is what you shall get, and what's real is what your focus is on. This fake shit that you already know about from the past, I mean, you're not interested in this saga that is going on. You know, if people are not willing to elevate, man, you gotta leave them behind. Everybody, anybody. Anyway, Mercury retrograde is approaching. Yet there's a beautiful energy. And before I started this reading, I said love is in the air. Like, and then I thought about it, you know, it's usually spring, but today is the beginning of summer, and it's the summer solstice. And I did not do all my research about the summer solstice, but I will. So, there's the energy of banishing ties, severing ties into connections that do not serve you, because you feel like you have to protect yourself from any further injury in these situations. In this past situation, you already been there, you've already done that, and you have to protect yourself from further injury from this little play, this saga that's going on behind the scenes, all this drama. Yeah, you have to let go of the past. You have to let go of the hate, how someone could do you so dirty and still be in your energy, you know what I mean? I don't even know what to say about the energy of the past that just won't. And in some instances, it may just can't go away because there's children involved, and so I'm trying to find the answers, just like you, on how do you move through this energy. Yep, so there's a misunderstanding that's going on. There is definitely love here, and it's in a challenging position. But at the same time, you're being asked to protect yourself. And in protecting yourself, still be kind, still be loving. Don't let this negative energy take you, engulf you. Don't let it Don't let it get the best of you, please. So anyway, let's check out the vibe real quick before I get into the tarot. Alright, so behind the scenes, there's some endings going on. There's some acting going on. You know, there's some type of dramatic play going on. Some type of faking going on. And you're being asked to relax, get away from the bullshit, and have fun. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's just telling you to do what it is that you love. Do things that make you happy at this time. I just did a oracle message or reading, and it talks about staying in and enjoying the current moment. Taking time, 5 minutes at least, to just stop and breathe in and breathe out. Just 5 minutes out your 24 hours. You know, maybe it'll extend to more. Yeah, so there's some jealousy and there's the energy of envy in this energy, and I feel like that's energies from the past that's coming back to test you again, to see if you learned your lesson, to see if you have really cut ties with this energy. And that's what the play is about right now. If you really done, or the play is I think the title of the play should be, are they done? Are you done? Like, so this is what they fake baffled, you know, because you're really not fucking with them like that in this situation. So right now, this is an energy of projection, it seems like, because this is what they're talking about behind the scenes, if you're really done. So there's also somebody behind the scenes, and again, this has something to do with the past. Behind the scenes, they are playing, like they acting, and this next scene they're trying to, I don't know, conjure up. They want to see if you're really done. Like they think somebody might be betting that no, they not. I could get in there and get their attention. I could get them back to, you know what I'm saying, that control. But you really cut ties with this situation. You put up your boundaries. I mean, you already know this situation from the past, and you know their tactics, and you gave these people or this person in the situation enough chances in the past, and they ain't come up different. They've been disrespectful. Enough is enough. You're being asked to defend yourself at this time from this past situation. Or, and it's, for some of you, this could be maybe in the 3D. This could be really a motherfucker from the past your ex trying to push up, maybe offer you sex or something, or trying to do it energetically. This could be your family, friends, trying to see if they could call you and test you, knowing that you don't fuck with them like that. Still asking you to take a vacay. Get away, relax, and have fun. People choose not to change. And this behind the scenes bullshit, these people in these situations, just doing the same shit every day. It's just a different day, and they just doing the same shit that they did yesterday. And you know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. It's no elevation. It's no progression. It's just stagnation. And you're being asked to, get away from it. Take a vacation. And even if this is a co-parenting situation, I'm going to say, just keep doing what you're doing and just don't participate in the bullshit. You know what I mean? That's all you could do when it comes to this situation. In this current energy, you're being asked to love yourself, be gentle with yourself, nurture yourself, make healthy choices, separate yourself from bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Create the paradise that you want. So we got a divine masculine and feminine energy here too. And the masculine energy is where a problem or there's a energy of a challenge with the masculine energy, because they're not maybe really showing themselves, their true self. They're not showing their true feelings. Somebody in this situation, the masculine energy, may really love you, but they're not. They're wearing a mask. They're pretending and not showing their true self when it comes to the situation. So right now, all you can do is focus on yourself. And all you can do when it comes to the situation or this relationship, all you can do is stay in positive energy and the self-love. You cannot focus on what's going wrong here. You can only focus on what to do right. Only focus on what's the right thing to do for yourself at this time. I also think a positive way to look at this is, if we're working on ourselves, working on balancing ourselves in any relationship that this is in or this, is concerned to, all you can do is send love, and all you could do is hope that the other party is doing right by themselves as well. Or on a better note, while you taking care of yourself and loving yourself and doing right for yourself, you can only think optimistically that whoever that you are to connect with, truly on your journey, that you both are simultaneously doing right by yourself to, get the same thing, because like attracts like. So that's a better note. So while you doing your work, you got another counterpart that's doing work out there, if it's not this current counterpart in this situation. So I would say to be what it is that you want to attract. And for everybody involved, male or female, it's about balancing your masculine and your feminine energy, being gentle, being kind, being nurturing, guys have that same feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? It's about balancing it and not standing your ego, not thinking that you have to be the authority of everything and feeling like you got to be the one that, I don't know, do some type of discipline in this relationship. I don't know. You run a show out this bitch, like, but you faking, you not being true, you not telling your true colors, you showing who you really is, like, I don't know. Most times too, in relationships, it just seems like when you are vulnerable and you do say your true feelings, people take that as some type of weakness or something. It got to be a way to balance that shit out, like, you know what I mean? So you could still be no nonsense, but still be nurturing, be still just be gentle. How about that? Nurturing. You know? I think that's okay. Still be nice, but don't play. So that's what's going on in the vibe that we have here. But there is some drama in your current situation, and there's a question of compatibility because of the feminine energy. And the challenge is this ego, this mask, and, you know, not knowing in a situation. Yeah, the challenge is someone being in their ego. The challenge is that there's opposing energy as well. There's a lot of talking, a lot of chit chatter. And you have to be aware of the opposing energy as well. And understand that the people that we talk to, and not only the people that we talk to, the things that we absorb, the people that we're around. Peep how negative energy tries to seep into there when it comes to love, when it comes to relationship. Even peep how, if this has something to do with a connection that you have. Even peep how just Dennis and the menaces, or how Dennis sends his menaces to just try to take you out of positivity. Peep the menace. Peep Dennis and the menaces. Peep this drama in the energy. Peep people that argue with you. Peep people that are dramatic, because that's also the energy of the past. This could be energy from the past, from your family situations, from relationships, could be from co-workers. I mean, any relationship, you know? Listen, it's saying you gotta vacate this situation from the past. You have to vacate the past possibly right now. Break that shit up. Separate from anybody from the past that brings bullshit. Separate yourself from any energy from the past that doesn't or hasn't elevated. Any energy from the past that's not trying to benefit and elevate to something higher, you know? Stay on your mission for what it is that you want. So, I talk too much. But that's what this energy right now is about. And when it comes to this situation, again, it's a lot of self-reflection that is needed at this time. People holding back their true feelings. And I think for right now, and it's okay. Right now, when it comes to this situation, you have to have an understanding for yourself on the course that you're going to take. You have to set up your own plan. You have to make your own choice when it comes to this situation. What is best for you? And when it comes to your relationship, the relationships in your life that you want, you gotta recognize the bullshit. And also recognize the repeated cycles. And it could be, you keeping yourself in this cycle by not balancing your ego, by not being afraid, by not giving up on your life, by not giving up on happiness. It's a lot of holding on here. With the 4 of coins. Shit, I'm thinking that you have to maintain your stability and focus on your stability at this time in order to move forward. Focus on your future and let the past go. So we got the energy of the Knight of Swords when it comes to this relationship. A lot of action, a lot of talking without thinking about the repercussions of your actions. A lot of mind games too, it seems like. With the 5 of Wands, there's some mental competition in this energy. There's ego. There is some type of competition in this energy. So again, I feel like it's the energy of projection. But then we have the Magician when it comes to this current energy. Alright, so there's definitely a battle, okay? It's about your willpower. It's about your courage in this energy. In order to win this competition that's going on, it's crazy. Because I don't think you really signed up for this battle. There's a competition here that you didn't sign up for. And you're still not signing up for it. And you're being guided not to sign up for this competition that's in the current energy right now. You're being guided to create the life that you want at this time. There is a competition for this Magician energy for some reason. And the thing is, we all have this energy, we all have the Magician, the capabilities, but we all don't tap into our mind, our actions, our power, we don't tap into our emotions, we're just not balanced. People use their powers the wrong way. They try to be in some competition shit. They try to tarnish your name. They try to talk behind your back. They try to defame your character type of situations. So that's also in this energy right now. I feel like in this current energy is like somebody in this energy like you better not use your energy. They want to fight for magician energy. They want to fight for the magician. There's some type of fight for or competition for power. There's a competition for capabilities. This ain't nobody but Dennis and people in Dennis's energies out here menacing, you know? Because this don't make no sense. This is also energy of the ops of Dennis and the menaces. People in, you know, that's in Dennis's energy, devil energy, that are Dennis's menaces. You know, they just in this negative energy, talking about people, dramatic, pop a lot of shit, fake, loud, dumb, you know what I'm saying? Not about it. I mean, just be about your bullshit. You know, don't talk about it, be about it type shit. Want to bring other people down in order for them to feel like they better. You know, just want to talk down on people instead of minding their business type shit. That's the energies of Karen's and Dennis's energy menacing out this motherfucker. So it's somebody in your relationship. There's somebody in your energy, Dennis and the menaces. Somebody, people possibly, you know, just underlying. It's the energy of wanting to stop you from creating greatness. And how they're trying to stop you, or how Dennis is trying to menace you, is through your mind. I feel like the bitch ass niggas, like, excuse my French. So, in your energy, we got the 8 of coins. You know, right now it's about focusing on that paper. You know what I mean? Right now it's about focusing on your stability, maintaining and elevating. You know, it's about focusing on your dreams. Focus on what you want. Fuck what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? 8 of coins in your energy. There's a new beginning, a new opportunity. And right now in this energy, you're being tested. And it's testing this relationship as well. There's an end to the cycle. Like, you know, you're ready to step into a new cycle, step into a new chapter of your life at this time. And your partner is trying to have strength. So it's a possibility that Dennis and his menaces are menacing your partner in this relationship. Your partner possibly can't sleep at night, possibly having nightmares, overthinking. And they have to have the strength, and they do have the strength to overcome it. But they're being they're in an obstacle right now where self-reflection is needed at this time. And all I can say to you in this situation is to send your partner love, you know. I feel like possibly whatever the situation is, everybody in this situation, it's so important not to hold any resentment towards people that did you how they did you. You can't make, or you can't control other people, you know. And in the situation, you had to learn to let go of what you can't control. You had to learn to let go of energies that's not trying to work with you but work against you. You have to realize this and be okay with it. And this is possibly something that your partner is dealing with in this situation. Now, the roles can be reversed. So again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So yeah, there's some type of tower that's taking place in this energy. There's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in this energy that's experiencing a tower right now and they're stuck. And if this is you in this energy right now, the best course of action for you is to love yourself. Take care of yourself. In this situation, you have to understand this pause, this possible ending that's taking place is for you to recreate a stronger foundation at this time. It seems like it's time to step up. And in many cases at this time, it's not about who you're going through this situation with. It's about you taking control of your life, taking control of yourself, and controlling what you can control in your life, in your love relationships. Working with the relationships that work with you. You know what I'm saying? Investing in what's best for you and not being afraid at this time. So someone's been sending you negative energy. And I don't know why is it? Basically because of your capabilities. They're fighting you for your energy. It's crazy. So the obstacle is crazy. That is the Ten of Cups. The obstacle is the energy of the Ten of Cups. The obstacle is also the energy of Dennis and the Menace sending energies towards your happiness, trying to stop you from this new beginning. It seems like they want you stuck. They want you without money. They want you left out in the cold. This doesn't make any sense. There's people, at least two people, working together to send negative energy towards you. It seems to end your relationship. So it seems like this battle is really just all about you. First off, I want you to again pray, to meditate. If there's someone that you love in this energy, pray for those that you love. Pray for, I don't know, forgiveness if you have to. It's time to address this energy that is trying to stop you. And it may seem cliche or blasé, but you gotta let this energy go with love, not resentment. So there's a need to change your perspective when it comes to this energy. Still be in love, still be in kindness with the Emperor and the Empress energy. Being in control of your body, your mind, your body, your soul. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be who you are today without going through the things that you went through. People have shown you who they are, so now you believe them, and you need to place them in the spot in your life where they need to go accordingly. With love. With love. No hard feelings, but you know what I mean? You can't sit with us. You can't sit with me. Good things are to come. If this situation doesn't work out, if someone doesn't see you for who you are, what is it? Somebody, one person's trash is someone else's treasure. You know, this journey right now in this situation, this is about you. And I feel like that is what it is. And you're going to be recognized for you recognizing who you are. You stepping into that Empress energy. You creating the life that you desire. You knowing who you are, basically. I know that it gets hard sometimes. And I feel like in the tarot community, we talk a lot about, you know, these curses, this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third, about, you know, people spying, watching, people trying to sabotage you. And yeah, man, Dennis is out here menacing people, and the devil energy is working for the devil. They, in my readings, considered menaces. Dennis out here menacing, jumping bodies. People in negative energy can be used and have been used. But you, it's all about you and your choices. And this is also about your power. You believing in yourself, and you believing that you can have everything that you desire. This energy wants to steal your dreams, your star power away from you. And I'm asking you, please don't give up. I send this energy to your partner in this situation, asking you to pray for your partner. If this is someone in your family in this situation, just pray that they don't give up in this situation. And in all situations, rejection is protection right now. So know that. Take care of you right now. So somebody feel like time spent with you was some of the happiest times of their life. But they may have chose different, or they may be choosing different at this time. They would say the message to you would be that they can feel a strong bond. It says, I can feel that strong bond we share on a soul level. I'm showing you your wounds and things you need to work on. I'm showing you your wounds and things you need to work on. I truly want to work on this connection. The message to you is, I wish I would treat you better. There's a strong bond. And beautifully, there's somebody in here whose message is being blocked. Your presence in my life brings me peace. I wish I could feel your body close to mine. Connect to me telepathically through meditation. And I feel like I need to let it go on that. So this is My Truth Journey Tarot 777. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined. And don't let me forget to remind you all that my name is KD. I gotta go. I'll see you next time. Peace.